I'm not kicking your ball, I'm kicking ice. Your ball's over here. Where's your ball? Now, because of moving house and been busy with all house stuff and just trying to sort everything out, we haven't been anywhere for 4 months. Now, that might not seem like a very long time to most people, but in our world, that is a long time. In the time that I've owned the GoPod, it has never sat still for longer than a month. Winston, I've been thinking that something has been wrong with Winston. And I've even sent him to the vet. He's had urine tests, he's had blood tests done, and they're all come back fine. But he's been behaving really strange. But today when I was getting the pod ready, he practically exploded. So I'm thinking maybe he just needs an adventure. Who knows? He seems happy enough at the moment anyway. So yeah, he needs to get out, I need to get out, the van needed a good run, the caravan needed to go somewhere. So here we are. Now technically, I don't have the time to be out on an adventure. I've got lots of stuff to do. But if I always waited until I had time to do this, I'd never do it and I'd never go anywhere. So you kind of just have to go and make it work, which is what we're doing. It's not a million miles away from where we live anyway, so the drive wasn't too long, but we still get to come and explore a beautiful new part of the world that we've never been to. So although yes, this isn't a big adventure, we haven't gone miles away, it's still like a new world. My hands are freezing, it doesn't look it, but it is cold. There is ice around the side. I don't know what that sign says. I don't know, hope we've not broken the rules. Anyway, we're going back to the pod and get the heating on. Still need to sort some stuff out because I've just quickly pitched, but there's still a lot of stuff in the van. Anyway, see you back at the pod. Go get your ball. While Winston has his tea, I want to introduce you to this little robin. Now I think that whoever was on my pitch previously must have been feeding him, because he hung around for our whole trip, and as you can see, he's not scared about me getting close to him. Now I was going to give him a name, but then I realised he's already got one. Robin. Now I haven't picked up this little camera for almost 5 months. And I'll be honest, I almost forgot how to use it. So it took me a few minutes to be, how do I clip this together? How do I hold it? What settings do I usually use? And I'll be honest, I don't think I got the settings 100% right, but we're here, we're doing it, we're making it work, and we're just happy to be out on an adventure again. Go on. So Winston is about 2 weeks away from turning 13, and to celebrate, when he got clipped, he got a little Mohican. Which you're not too sure about, are you? But hey, it's kind of funny. Now, I never seem to have the best luck with weather, so I just want to take a moment for everybody to appreciate this glorious January day that I'm experiencing right now, this beautiful winter sun. And yeah, it's cold. I think it's about 1 degree Celsius at the moment. Or is it a bit warmer now? I think it was 1 degree when I got up this morning. It might be like 2 or 3 now. But it's cold, but once you're wrapped up, you're moving, you're walking, it's absolutely fine. I don't feel cold whatsoever. There's not a huge amount of wind. In fact, there's no wind. This might be because I'm surrounded by trees. We might get a little bit of wind at the top, but yeah, it's just a brilliant, brilliant day. I'm so excited to be out on this hike. I am having a really good time. Do you want to go for a drink? No? Okay. Now, I would prefer if Winston drank out of the flowing water than the stagnant water. So I directed him to the stream, and he was as elegant as always. Oh, that was athletic. If you lose a leg. Yeah, both still working all right. This is Loch Pt1, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is a freshwater loch known as the Green Loch, and I'm sure you can see why. Now, folklore suggests that it's green because fairies wash their clothes in it at night. But if you want a more scientific explanation, it has to do with the tree reflection, the algae, and the interaction of sunlight. Oh, bless you. We're going this way. Right guys, we're going up that. Ready Fuzz? Let's go. Oh, let's just keep sniffing that tree. You coming now? Up we go. I think it's quite steep, isn't it? Whew. Get the lungs ready. That looks beautiful though. I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like from up there. It's going to look incredible. You peeing? This is nature's Stairmaster. Kind of like the machines you get at the gym, except it's a bit more irregular and you can't stop it anytime you want to and get off. You got to keep going up or you got to turn around and come down. Whew. Either way, you're getting a leg workout whether you like it or not. Whew. Oh wow, look at this. Actually, I don't know if you can see much because of the light. I'm coming, Winston. I'm coming. Look at your little tuft on the top of your head. Right, so I felt as though I had been walking up this steep incline for quite a while. So I checked my map and I'd only just started the incline that I had to do. I've probably done 1/10 of what I've got to do. So I have to slow the pace down a little bit. Starting to get really hot and sweaty. I've taken my snood off so I can breathe a bit better. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to take it slowly, little step by little step, and just try not to die in the process. Oh, cardio is my weakness. Do not like cardio. I also don't like the feeling when you're hiking and you start sweating underneath your layers. And I'm like, oh, should I take a layer off? Not decided yet. I'm wondering whether to or not. Or if I just slow it down a bit, maybe I can stop myself from sweating if I just ease up on the intensity. And then I can get a nice equilibrium with my breathing and my body temperature and the atmosphere. Whew. You look so funny with the little tuft on your head. You're not impressed, are you? There's that lake we were stood at. Looks tiny from up here. Actually quite large. Whew. I can't pronounce the name of this mountain, but I'll put it on screen for you. Now, it's 2,658 feet high from sea level, and we have an elevation gain of 1,984 feet to hike up. Absolutely unbelievable, my dog. He really is. I'm coming first. Oh, my poorly thighs. Whew. And my bum as well, that's hurting. Doing improvements to the trail. I'm coming first. I am. Did you find some water? No, that's not water. I have got water for him in my backpack, but he likes to drink nature's water in the wild. So I could get him some water out. He might have a bit, but he's not that bothered. But he does like to drink at natural water sources. That's his preference. But I have got some for him, should he need an additional drink. Right, we are halfway, not halfway on our walk, we're over halfway on our walk, but we're about halfway through our incline. And as you can tell from my breathing, not going too well. We've just passed, you can't see them anymore because we've gone around a bend, But all them new stones that were getting put in, we had just passed. I got my lighting settings wrong because it looks very dark on the camera. Anyway, we just passed loads of workmen putting in all the stones, and of course I had to walk past them pretending that I'm currently not dying. So I'm like trying to breathe normally while, so my nose is running now as well. Oh, sorry. So I had to walk past them breathing normally, be like, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And talking about my dog. I'm like, oh yeah, he's alright, yeah, he's fine. And then literally, as soon as I got past, I'm like, whew, breathing in for oxygen again. Whew. But yeah, just over halfway on the incline. I'm going to check the light settings on my camera. Has that made any difference? Changed the settings? I don't know if it has. Can't tell because I just see a little screen, but I just know that I look quite dark. And it's only about midday. I mean, it's not bright, but I don't know. I would expect to look a bit brighter on the screen, I think. I don't know. Can't really tell until I get on the laptop anyway, so we'll see. Hopefully you can see me. Who knows? Right, so something really weird is happening. My left knee keeps clicking. I've given it a bit of a massage, a few bends, but it still keeps clicking. But it's weird because I can't feel the click. I can't, you know, sometimes when you click something you can feel the process of the click or where the noise is. I can't feel it, but I can hear it. First I thought it was something on my bag, but it's definitely my left knee. Have a listen. Now I don't actually know if you guys can hear that because of the wind, but every time I push up there's a noise of a click, but I can't feel it. So not sure if that's concerning or not. But some mist rolling in. We might be losing the view. I hope not, because we're about 200 metres from the top. Through all this effort, I hope I get to see something and not just that. Keep our fingers crossed it's just this side. Keep hearing like an airplane, but like a military airplane. as you can see, we made it to the top, but there were no views. In fact, coming down, the weather's just changed a little bit now already. I bet if we went back up, we'd get a view, but I'm not going back up because I'm freezing. So at the top, there was like a little mound, but there was kind of like a little inlet to it. I didn't film it properly because there was a lady in the inlet having a lunch and she was sheltering from the weather. So I didn't want to disturb her, so I just kind of videoed around it. She was the one that owned the black dog. I don't mind. The black dog was quite young, so as you can see, it's got a lot of energy. It's jumping all over Winston. It's wanting to play with Winston. Winston's almost 13. He doesn't want to play. But I don't get involved in that. That's Winston's job to tell that dog to go away. It's not my job. The lady called him back after a while anyway, so it was all fine. But yeah, it's just dogs being dogs, and I mean that's Winston's job to sort it out. He needs to communicate to that dog that he doesn't want to play. It's not my job to communicate to that dog that he doesn't want to play. Oh, we've got a view. Have a look. I don't know if that looks like much on the camera, but it looks pretty good in real life. You alright, Wince? Let's get down out this wind. So I've only just realised that that's the lake that the campsite's next to. So that little, I don't know if you can see, there's a little peninsula bit. That's where we were walking yesterday. And the campsite's within those trees. I remember coming down thinking, oh look, a lake. I was like, that's a big lake. And then it's only just dawned on me that it's the lake that the campsite is on. So anyway, that's where we're going, that's home, that's back to the pod, that's where lunch is, that's where heaters are, that's where warm cups of tea are. Well, no, not a warm cup of tea. Who wants a warm cup of tea? That's where hot cups of tea are, over there. And that is where we're going. I'm coming. I just stopped for a sec. Oh. I have to jump on the rock in the middle. Yeah, you can do it. You want me to go first? There you go. Good boy. Come on then. Wonder what's down the hole. Probably something boring, like sewage or groundwork stuff. But imagine if it was something interesting, like a bunker. So you go down under a ladder and then all under here is like a secret room. Maybe there's a full family living down there now and we don't know about it. What do you think, Winston? Hey? You want to live in a bunker? You wouldn't like to live in a bunker. Not enough for you to smell. You hate being at home for too long, let alone in a bunker. Come on, let's go back to camp. New one. You did good. Hey, you did good. Yeah. Right guys, heating is on, so apologies if you can hear a whirring in the background, but we are going to make a sandwich. We're going to make a cheese sandwich, but it's going to be a little bit better than my usual cheese sandwiches, so let's see what you think. So I'm going to make this cheese sandwich on these soft cheese and herb sub rolls. The cheese I've got is this seriously strong, extra mature cheddar. Gonna have some lettuce on there, gonna put some tomatoes on there, and you guys always complain that I don't put any mayonnaise or sandwich pickle on, so I went and bought some sandwich pickle. Now, I know all you guys keep telling me I need to get Branston, and I was going to buy Branston, but when I went to Tesco, it appears that the people that shop at this Tesco don't like to buy the regular size Branston. They like the huge £3.50 jars of Branston. And I'm sorry, I'm not paying £3.50 for a jar that I'm really just going to waste most of it. So for £1, I got Tesco's own sandwich pickle. I know a lot of you are going to complain that it's not Branston, but, you know, it's better than being naked, I suppose, isn't it? Some sandwich pickle's got to be better than no sandwich pickle, isn't it? I don't know. Let's see how it goes anyway. Let's make this sandwich. And I have to say, it was a very tasty sandwich. I then started work for the afternoon before I remembered something. I forgot that I bought this little foam thing that's meant to go over my action camera and block out some of the wind noise. But I'm not quite sure how effective it is. I keep meaning to test it out. And today would have been a very good opportunity for me to test it out, but I forgot I had it. So I'll put that on the list to try out. And we do indeed test it out in the next episode. But for this one, that now wraps up another day in the pod.